What's up, my people? So, for today's message, I'll be talking about just my experience as it relates to self-compassion and self-love. Uh, yeah. So, yesterday, I woke up and just was in like a bit of a funk and was just kind of like emotionally was just tired. Emotionally, was just having a hard time just getting momentum and just having a hard time building momentum for the day and just kind of moving forward. And just kind of found my flow in the day. I was kind of struggling just because of how I was feeling. And normally, like kind of when I'm in that state where I'm feeling like I'm kind of vibrating low, I become unreachable. People calling my phone and I'm not really feeling up for conversation, or I don't know, just kind of just feeling like I just like kind of like bury myself with my thought. I get buried out of my thoughts, or just how I'm feeling, trying to isolate, not isolate, but isolate. I would isolate, trying to figure out like what's going on with me, or like what's wrong with me, or like why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling off my game or whatever? So yeah, what I'm saying. Yesterday was another one of them. Was a day like that, but I'm proud of myself how I navigated those emotions. I was proud of how I navigated my storm, because I didn't let it. I acknowledged it for what it was. I acknowledged what was going on with me. I acknowledged where I was at, but I didn't let myself get just taken out by those emotions, or just by what I was feeling and that energy that was dominant within me at the time. So I was able to navigate the day in a way that I can kind of increase my vibration by doing things that are important to me, like spending time with my family, answering phone calls. Got to work out in with my pops and my little brother, and went to work and was just doing my thing, showing up in service and just trying to focus on, doing a great job at what I'm doing and everything that I'm focused on at the time. And where self-compassion and self-love comes into play with this situation is, when by the time I got to the house and I got into the shower at the end of the day, I would just kind of just beat myself up a little bit again, just thinking like, dang, man, like, you wasted some time, just going through the motions of what you was feeling. You wasted some time. You can't let stuff like that get the best of you. So, of course, I shared those words with myself, gave myself some, I guess, some tough love or whatever that was. But then again, I also told myself, I acknowledged to myself that I'm proud of myself of how I did, navigate that situation of how I was feeling. I'm proud of how I navigated my storm, because of, it could have been real easy for me to just get on the couch, and just get on the couch, or just spend my whole day by myself, feeling bad for myself, or just whatever it could have been. But I took an intentional route to take responsibility for my direction of how I wanted to navigate the day, and I ended up, end off the day off in a really good note. I ended up going to bed feeling inspired, looking forward to today, and just excited about the future. Just focusing on my goals, and just focusing on just my values and what's important to me, and just, all that stuff. And I feel like it was important for me to be able to have that moment. It was important for me to be able to have that conversation with myself about the moment that I had earlier yesterday morning, and just, tell myself that, it's all good, and I'm proud of myself on how I navigated the situation, and just showing up for myself in love, and just being compassionate with myself, because we human, what I'm saying, and we have a wheel of emotions, happiness, sadness, anger, frustration, just whatever was going on. And in the morning time yesterday morning, you feel me, I was going through wherever I was at on that wheel, and I kept my hand on the wheel for steering my life. I kept my hand on the wheel of the driver's seat. Look, now I'm trying to do too much. Now I'm missing my words out. But I kept my hand on the driving wheel, on the steering wheel, for driving my life and how I wanted to drive my day, how I want to navigate my day. And yeah, I was just something that I was just thinking about because I was able to, give myself that moment instead of beating myself down about, how I was feeling and tell myself I shouldn't feel that way, in the future or ever again or just whatever. I acknowledged that I felt that way and told myself, good job, for feeling that way, but then doing something about it, not letting that feeling, control me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So self-love and self-compassion, and don't beat yourself up too bad when you you know what I'm saying, when life has a series of highs and lows. Don't beat yourself up too bad if you in a low and that's just not where you want to stay at, because you don't got to be there forever, but you feel me, you're there right now. So, you know what I'm saying, loving yourself, be tender with yourself, you feel me, and also push yourself to be able to move past that and move out of that, because it's more to life than low vibration, low frequencies, and all that good stuff. And if we spend too much time down there, we're gonna miss out on all this beautiful life that's you know what I'm saying, up here on the highs. And honestly, it's some beautiful stuff on the lows too. You feel me? So we gotta have both the highs and the lows to be able to appreciate both of them and be able to navigate this thing we call life to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? As we trying to be the greatest versions of ourselves. I'm doing too much now, but thank y'all for listening. For everybody that's still tapped into this video, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you want more of this information. If you find anything that I said today valuable, I appreciate y'all.